I'm in a season of it now where I'm reaching back to you saying, there's hope ahead. And that hope is in Jesus. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm excited to get started. If you have not been able to catch the last episode of Motherhood in the Messy Middle, please go back and listen to that. Just to recap, in that episode, Robin and I discussed the future of what the podcast looks like. And that future shifts from a we of Robin and I to me, just me solo doing the podcast and solely focusing on estrangement. It was evident in the analytics and data and the feedback we were getting that the episodes that resonated most with people was estrangement, and that's where the biggest need was. And our goal is always to be serving you guys and also be in alignment for what is best for us and our souls and our businesses and mostly just our hearts in order to serve our audience better and for Robin to be in alignment with, where her soul business is leading her. We made the decision that I would be doing the podcast by myself. So welcome. And this is the first episode of our new name, which I keep saying R, but it's going to be a hard transition to me and I and all the things. But welcome to the first episode of Between Hope and Heartbreak, and we're going to talk about estrangement. You can still access all of the episodes from Motherhood in the Messy Middle, and there's 5 episodes on estrangement in all of those episodes that if you haven't listened, that you can get caught up on. Episodes 13 and 14 are my personal story of estrangement, and it's a pretty vulnerable and raw. There's lots of crying, which, by the way, you guys, it's really awkward to hear yourself cry, but that's beside the point. Those episodes are very raw and vulnerable, where I share really real time how I'm feeling in estrangement. And then episodes 22 through 24 is a 3-part series, kind of just touching base with where I'm at now and how I'm feeling about things. It's not quite as emotional or raw because I feel like I've transitioned to a new season of estrangement and grief. So check those episodes out if you haven't already. I'm excited you're here. The future of Between Hope and Heartbreak. The name is something that's been around for a while. It's the name of my community, my online virtual community that I have for moms walking through estrangement, because that's where we live. I think when we walk through estrangement, we're kind of living in this world between hope and heartbreak. Our heart will always feel a little bit broken. The Lord will mend it for sure, but it will always still have a crack. It will never be whole. And we're always holding on to hope. So that's where that name evolved from, and so it feels familiar to me and my community. And so I'm excited. I will be doing shorter little episodes here, and the idea is then to start interviewing people, which I'm still working on, but I'm excited to see what the Lord does. Also, as I transition through this new solo podcast, I know I asked on Instagram, but I would love if you guys could email me any topic ideas or discussions or thoughts on episodes, because that will help me create more episodes. The more engagement that I get from you guys, the more that it helps me create and have ideas and kind of create a narrative and conversation that I can talk about on the podcast. So please email me your thoughts on the episodes, opinions, even if you disagree with me. Probably if you disagree with me, that would make, respectfully, if you can send a great dialogue where you disagree with me, let's talk about it. That makes great conversation that I would love to be able to discuss on the podcast. And if you have any new ideas of things I haven't discussed, I want to hear all of your suggestions. I'm excited that you're here. And I'm going to wrap it up here. This is super short, I know, but we're just going to flow with what feels organic. So that will be it for now. And I will be back to talk more things estrangement and really how God's moving in all of it. I will say this. I will leave you with this. I am not a therapist. I am not a counselor. I'm none of those things. I'm not somebody who will be able to tell you what you should or shouldn't do for reconciliation. I don't have a how-to guide. There is great people out there that do. But I am a mom who's walked through it. I have crawled through the valley floors of desperation and pain, and I am sharing the journey along the way. I'm in a different season of it now where I'm reaching back to you saying, there's hope ahead. And that hope is in Jesus, and He is the source of our joy and our worth. And when we can realign and find that in Him, it makes walking through this journey a little bit easier. And that's my hope as we walk this journey together, that I will point you to the source of where our joy and our peace and our healing can come from, so that when reconcile does happen, you are in such a good place that it's a cherry on top of where you're at. It will be evident that the Lord will have done work in you and to prepare you for when that happens. So that's my goal here, is to point you to Him. I'm happy you're here. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances. I sure wish it was something else that connected us. But God is good, even in this heartbreak. He will make good of all of the pain that we walk through. So, have a wonderful day. I don't quite know how to close these things yet. I'm sure I will get better at it. It's a little awkward just talking to yourself, you guys. Okay, love you all. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.